Right. Guess he's back after the pub.
There's so much I want to ask you.
There's so little I can tell you. I'm a porter, not a scientist,
Let's
but
see.
I'll certainly do my best. I can only assume this is one of your older starships. One would think, given the importance of your mission, they might send a ship of a more recent vintage.
It may not be a Taconian ship, but the Resolute is one of the best we've got. So don't disparage it.
I was just asking.
Now I'm going to be a bit dickish to him because Riker told me to.
Something wrong?
Not at all. The galaxy has grown more diverse since the days of the Tacon Empire.
Because you conquered everyone
Different
who
coloured
didn't look
people.
like you.
To the contrary, most
How dare they be
lesser
blue and red?
civilizations willingly joined the Empire to enjoy the benefits of an advanced way of life. But that expansion came with its own set of problems, so I admire your ability to diversify without creating conflict. That was always our challenge. And perhaps, ultimately, our downfall.
The Federation prides itself on its inclusiveness. I'd say it's one of our greatest strengths.
As the Vulcans say, infinite diversity in infinite combinations.
Didic.
I'd be curious to meet one of these Vulcans.
Well, lucky for you, we got one on board. He's a pain in the
If this
arse.
is the best you have, then so be it. To locate this scion, Galvan, I'll need full access to your ship's systems.
Full access?
Oh, what could go wrong?
You must be out of your mind.
No, I'm right here, completely in my mind. And with all due respect to your
Hilarious,
advanced
too.
technology, the simple fact is that I won't be able to locate him without it.
If you're so
Perhaps I
special,
should
do it
make
yourself.
that clear up front. I'll need to make certain modifications.
I can't promise anything, but let me see what I can do.
Just know, without it, I won't be able to help you.
This isn't gonna fly. I'll see you on the bridge. Captain
I
Solano,
slowly
I'd
shuffle
like to
away.
introduce you to Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Tacon Empire.
Pleasure to meet you, Captain.
Likewise. I can't say I've ever met a portal before. There is no modern equivalent. Not within the Federation, at least.
He's been kind enough to agree to help us find Galvan.
I am at your service. To whatever extent I can be of help.
See, the like the
Nothing else,
title
I'm sure
Portal
you're happy
just
for a
makes
change
me
of
think of the
scenery.
Guardian of Forever, really.
You spent 600,000
And obviously he's not that sort of dude.
years at your post. That certainly takes an uncommon level of dedication.
We all have our duty.
Of course.
And our first duty is
But
to the
I'm
truth.
curious. You were stationed there in preparation for what exactly?
Any and all threats to the Empire.
An empire that no longer exists. Which suggests you weren't very successful.
You
Oh
said
great,
you
poke
needed
the
my
bear,
help.
Solana.
I didn't come here to be insulted. Perhaps that was a mistake. I'd be happy to return to Delphi Ardu at any time.
Of course, the fall of the Empire had nothing to do with you. We know that.
Do you? Because it seems your captain has a
Yeah, but
different
he's
opinion.
consistently wrong, Captain Solana.
I'm merely curious where your allegiances might lie. Clearly it's with the Takan.
Yes, Captain. You have found me out and exposed my true loyalties to the Takan, not to the Scions of the Flame, who do nothing more than tarnish us in name and reputation and don't deserve to be called Takan. That's why I'm here. And if you'd be so kind as to give me access to your ship's systems, we can get on with it. And you can stop wasting
Get
my
on
time.
with it.
Access to our systems? That's completely out of the question. Tell me that's not what you promised. We're vulnerable enough as it is. And now we're supposed to give him access to everything?
Captain, I know it's a risk.
I think my new
Right now, it's
strat,
our best shot
or
at
my
finding
new
Galvin
way
and
through
that
this,
ship.
is just gonna
Now
be
I
ignore
understand.
everything Solana says.
I never imagined offering to help would be met with such ignorance. Bordering on incompetence.
Because I think he's gonna die at the end of the game anyway, and I'm gonna be captain.
We'd be more than happy to let you wither away back on your pathetic little rock.
Captain?
You clearly do not appreciate the magnitude of the threat the Scions pose. So myopic is your focus on your own ego. I will not be leaving
He ain't
until
wrong.
they have been found.
Commander Rydek, a word.
I know you just doing what what you think Riker was telling you to do.
I waited 600,000 years for this.
You realize this puts me in an incredibly difficult position. I was against seeking him out from the start, but now, to give him access to our systems? It's insane. And you somehow expect me to believe his allegiance is with us? You heard what he said in there. There's no way we can trust him.
I might otherwise agree, but you're missing the most important point. He's a
Everything,
Takan, and he may be
'cause you're
loyal
an
to
idiot.
the Takan, but not to the Scions of the Flame. He's against everything.
I don't know
they
how
believe.
it's
You heard
surviving
what he said.
Starfleet with a
There's
captain
too
that
much
I
at
just
stake
thought
to be
was
wrong
a
on this.
constant idiot at
We
this
sought
level.
him out for a reason.
You know, you have
To help
idiot
him
bosses,
find our
but
missing crew, Galvin, and
they
those
don't
Illyrian
tend to,
ships. This is the plan we
you know,
agreed
Star
to with
Wars
Ambassador
or
Spock.
anything like that.
Which I never liked. But here we are. You know what this mission means to us. Not just for the Federation, but for me personally. I can't afford another screw-up. Losing the shield algorithms was bad enough. This could be the end of my career.
We'll take every precaution to make sure we get what we need. I'll keep a close eye on him myself.
I appreciate that. I'm going to trust your instincts on this one. I just hope you're right. For both of our sakes. Let me know if you find anything.
We're good. You may begin.
I will, of course, have to make a few modifications.
What kind of modifications?
He's gonna turn some of your ship
To
into a
find Taconian
crystal.
technology requires Taconian technology. If this Scion Gallivan modified his ships, then I must do likewise to yours. The galaxy is nearly infinite in size and complexity. This may take a moment.
How
I
long will it
found
take?
something. There you are.
What is it? Galvin?
Look into my Kryptonian crystals.
Draconian technology. I can't get the precise bearings, but it's located in the Palisades cluster.
I'll let the captain know.
Right, we're gonna have to
Rydek
speed the
Solana.
ship up.
I think Portal may have located Galvin.
I'll be right there.
I'm getting all kinds of interference. Almost impossible to lock on the energy signature.
Where's he hiding?
In the Palisades cluster.
Interesting. Can you lock in on the location?
Not until you get me closer.
Lieutenant Handar, set a course for the Palisades cluster.
Aye, Captain.
Well, I suppose I owe you an apology. You were right after all.
I'm always right.
That's what I get for questioning the advice of my first officer. You always have my back.
No apology necessary. Your concerns were valid.
Nonetheless, I should learn to trust your instincts, which were absolutely right. Nice work. Let me know if you find anything more.
Will do. What's wrong?
I didn't want to say anything until I was certain. But the reason for the interference is simple. There's a Taconian device on this ship being used to block the signal. Whoever planted it was exceptionally clever. They knew how and where to hide it. But they have underestimated my abilities.
Engineering.
Take care of the Taconian device, and I can find Galvan for you. It's designed to interfere with all transmissions, or at least delay and confuse the effort to find Galvan's ship.
Hold on. My understanding is that Takan technology requires a Takan to operate. Is there another Takan on this ship?
The Scions could have
Takan of the Yukon.
doing everything they can to stop us from finding Galvan.
Don't worry, I'll get this fixed. We're going to find that ship.
I'd say it's the captain with, his choices made, but I think he's just an idiot.
Engineers would have found this device already if it wasn't well hidden. Better to rely on my tricorder.
Ooh, finally get to walk around the engineering. Ah, it doesn't go deeper. Nice walk call. Wonder how ejection works though with it. Now we'll start scanning. I just want to have a poke around first, because so far I haven't been in this room. Oh, there's even steps down.
There's a lot of noise in here. I should scan the device putting out the most radiation to filter it out. That's better. Most other radiation sources in here are well contained. There's definitely tetrametric radiation nearby. But even with the gain boosted, it's getting drowned out by other sources of radiation in here. A little bit of harmless radiation leakage here, but enough to mask the tetrametric pulses. Easy enough to cancel out. There's still something drowning out the tetrametric radiation. I need to find it so I could filter it out as well.
Can I go down the stairs? No.
Jeffrey's tubes thump harmonics from all over the ship. I'll filter that out. There we go. I'm getting a clear tetrametric signal now.
Get out the way, you. But if it needs someone to operate it, won't someone just be sitting with it, just holding it?
Found it.
Excuse me, do you belong here? Commander Rydek. I'm sorry, I didn't know it was you.
Paul. Calloway, right?
Yes,
No, that's a name I remember.
It means a
He
lot
must
that
be in
you
the comic.
remembered. What, are you doing back here? I don't mean to pry, but first officers don't usually go digging around engineering compartments.
I was looking for you.
Under the console?
Dropped my tricorder. But I do need your help. Have you seen anyone else in here recently that might seem out of the ordinary? Maybe someone who doesn't work in engineering.
Not that I can think of. but I can ask around. I'm here almost all the time, but maybe someone else noticed something?
Thanks, but I'll talk to Commander Chovak about it.
Okay. Well, let me know if I can be of any help. Well, I'll leave you alone already.
Yeah, get lost.
Come to think of it, that Hotari woman was down here earlier with Dr. Duvall finishing the last of the bioscans.
Ooh.
Tylus?
That would be out of the ordinary, right?
Thank you.
But did Dr. Duval go down to the surface? Tylus did, obviously.
Maybe Tylus saw something.
It's very nice to not assume it's her. Must check out all the rooms. Must check out all the rooms. And it's a Voyager style thingy bay.
Tylus, can I speak to you for a moment?
Of course. Is something wrong?
There's something happening. I may need your help. This is important.
How can I help?
When you were in engineering with Dr. Duvall, did you notice anything out of the ordinary?
Really could do with being
Or
just
anyone?
like slightly more
Not
snappier.
particularly. Why?
I found this, hidden in a compartment down there.
That's Taconian technology. Does that mean there's a scion on board? But Dr. Duvall bioscanned everyone.
Not herself.
Every deck, every crew member. I've seen the logs. She couldn't have been more thorough.
Someone evaded detection and planted that device.
Which would mean they've been with us this whole time. Watching, listening.
All the more reason why we have to find them.
It could be anyone.
That includes both
Probably a
of us.
doctor.
You want me to get scanned?
Yeah.
Better to know for sure, right? I'll admit, I was around the Scions as much as anybody.
I would feel more comfortable if you did.
I understand.
Clear.
Now it's
Obviously.
your turn.
Sure.
Clear.
Don't sound so surprised.
You spend plenty of time with the Scions as well. You never know.
Let's get to it. The search starts in engineering. Whoever planted the device most likely did it within the last few hours. So I'll start by running a scan, tracking everyone who came through engineering over the last day, in reverse order.
It's the doctor.
This could take forever to sort through the number of people that were in engineering.
Filtering for outliers. People who don't work in engineering.
That helps.
I'll filter out the duplicates.
Now this is manageable.
Cross-referencing this list with everyone who's traveled to Hotari. Let's see who's left.
Oh.
No, this can't be right.
What?
Of the people that went to Hotari and visited engineering, it could only have been...
Or
Captain
it's the
Solano.
doctor.
According to this, he was here while you went down to Delphi Ardu 4. Which would have been the perfect opportunity. And no one would question him. He's the captain.
He fits the profile for the kind of people the Takan want to bioform.
A real
People with
fucking idiot.
Authority that can lead to them gaining more control.
Like Galvin, the Queen.
The captain of a Federation starship. What happened when Dr. Duvall bioscanned Captain Solano?
That's just it. She never did.
How is that possible?
Something more urgent would always come up. There was nothing she could do. But performing a bioscan is the only way to be absolutely sure.
Did Duval scan
That's not going
herself?
to be easy. First thing I need to do is get this device to Portal.
Be careful. And good luck.
I'll need it. I've found the device.
The interference is gone. I have located Galvin's ship more precisely. He's in the Usonia system.
So then it worked.
This whole region was one of the most sacred for the ancient Khan. What many consider the birthplace of our civilization. See these comets and planetoids in the outer orbits? Based on their current trajectory, that's Galvin's destination. And legend tells us it's the location of what was once our largest arsenal. Not that we needed it in the late stages of the Empire, but it was there as a precaution nonetheless.
We have to somehow intercept him. How long till he arrives?
Oh, he's much too far ahead of us. We'll never arrive before he does. If Galvin and the other Scions secure the arsenal, they will become extremely dangerous. My people had such power at the height of the Empire.
I mean, he doesn't have warp anymore. It should take him ages.
Keeping absolute control over countless worlds. I must speak with them directly. However, the presence of this device is worrying. It's highly likely it was placed here by a Scion, hidden among your crew. And it is unlikely this interference device was the Scion saboteur's only trap. If we reach Galvin and the saboteur cripples your ship, we will be at their mercy. Even my powers will not be able to protect us. Do you know who it is? They may well do more damage if left alone. Time is not on your side.
I don't know for sure. We're still investigating.
And we're losing valuable time. Bioforming was so rare in the time of the Empire that I am not able to detect if it has taken place. Whoever you suspect, proof is something you will have to provide on your own.
I'll have it. Once I've bioscanned the person I suspect. I just need to visit Dr. Duval.
Who's probably the person?
That's quite the claim. Last time we spoke, you said Solana was perfectly fine.
I wouldn't be asking you if there was any other possibility.
And it would explain why Solana has been too busy for a bioscan lately.
As the ship's doctor, you have the authority to declare him unfit to serve.
If you're right, this is the worst-case scenario. Challenging your own captain is a tall order. Are you sure you're prepared for this? If you fail, that's it. The end of your career. Maybe your life.
I don't know if I would be on my own. But with your support, I'm sure we can do it.
Suck.
That smooth talking may come in handy. I'm in. But we can't pull this off with just the two of us. I technically have the authority to make Solano undergo a scan, but in reality, he can and will refuse to do it. We need at least another member of the senior staff to support your claim. Or this could all blow up in our faces. You better think long and hard about who you can trust.
I can't really trust Shovak. Ben will always side with the captain. So it might be the security officer who fancies me.
Down to one reactor. Thought we'd be stopped dead. At least stuck at impulse power.
The Takan enhancements must be able to brute force limited bursts of warp output.
Yeah, but they won't get to wherever they were headed at this rate. They're just limping along now.
So where does that put us?
Maybe I can answer that.
No? No. Whee.
I got the ship's heading.
They've changed course. Drastically.
Looks like they're headed here. Usonia system. They might stop there.
Can we use the Zeldy's comms to signal your fleet?
Comm systems are locked.
Grab hold! The inertial dampeners can barely keep up. If they keep forcing this ship to make these short warp jumps, they're going to tear it apart.
Zeldy is still made by
Lisa,
living
you're
hand,
tearing me
despite
apart.
calm corruption. We'll hold.
And we just gotta stay safe until Starfleet can find us.
These teens checking their phones.
Your people. Is there somewhere you go when you die?
Life after death? No. On my homeworld, some people think they can cheat death in a way by joining with the Trill symbiont. But that's not a life to me.
What about you? Is there another plane of existence for you? With every passing battle, as I get older,
I think there's just no way for us to know what happens after we die.
Really?
Maybe there's something more, maybe not. But I can't discount the possibility. You can't prove a negative.
then maybe you can understand this. My people have a special journey. When Illydians die, we rejoin our comrades, family, and ancestors.
On the parade grounds of Cirella?
That is just one part of it, but yes. Death is not the end for us. So, even if some part of Itasca remains, by letting the Dakarn use her body, at best we are delaying the inevitable next step for her. At worst, we are leaving her as a prisoner in her own mind. You want to save the transformed. So do I.
Now that I've seen it happen, does it make me a hypocrite to say he has a point? What if we can't get them back? We can't leave them like that, right?
I think Itasca would want to be released.
I know it's awful to think about, but if they're still alive, we can still try to help them. We lose that option once they're dead.
I had a sister, a twin. It's very rare among the Trill.
You never told me that.
Yeah,
She
but a
was
lot
one
didn't
of
know.
the youngest hosts to ever join with the symbiont. A sentient creature that lives in our body. It's considered a great honor. The symbiont can bring centuries of knowledge and wisdom to the host. But sometimes, the symbiont personality suppresses the host entirely. My sister was the closest person in the world to me. I knew she would be different after joining. But she drew more and more distant. The room we shared growing up was foreign to the both of us.
Yeah, you can understand why she's anti-Trill then.
She, or whoever she'd
Or
become,
anti-symbiosis.
cut me out entirely. So I left for Starfleet and swore I'd never go back. I couldn't stand the thought of seeing her. Someone who looked like my sister. Sounded like her.
So, losing Miranda like this, it opened an old wound.
Never really closed up in the first place.
You remind me of Itasca.
I do.
Bonds are not made by what runs through your veins, but the blood you spill together. Itasca was my family in that way. I want you to know there is nothing I won't sacrifice to win this fight.
I like these alien dudes.
But if we're lucky enough to survive,
Good new
I'd be
species.
honored if you'd count me as one of your tribe.
Yeah,
As
join
Itasca
Starfleet.
was.
Even a couple of engineers like us.
You are many things.
I don't need to wait that long. We've bled together. No one else will know what we've been through.
I mean,
That makes
did
us
you
a
bleed?
tribe. Right here.
I'll take that.
They not cease this madness.
Ooh, crystally.
What is this place?
Is that the Veskar?
Another one of yours?
Not anymore. They've corrupted it. Just like the Zeldi.
Now there are 2 ships. Did this just get better or worse?
It certainly doesn't bode well for the crew of the Veskar. So many lives stolen.
We're really at the heart of this fight now. We just gotta figure out what we're gonna do about it.
This doesn't look like the Aphelium. What are they doing here?
You don't think they're just meeting their buddies?
Maybe, but then why are their buddies here?
Prepare for transfer.
The storm. It's back.
Whoa.
What happened?
Hold on. Scanning. Tetrametric radiation is dropping. The Zeldi's dropped to minimal power levels.
It's running off just the one warp core now.
That means...
They've sent the Cartabula to that other ship.
Whoa. It's gonna get extra crystally. Wonder why crystals are in all sci-fi, really. Like Stargate or track wars for, lightsaber crystals. Feels very like New Age hippie.
Something wrong, Captain?
No, nothing's wrong. In fact, I was just going to call for you. I'm needed down in engineering. The bridge is yours.
Oh. Gonna check on your old thing. Now I've got to find a member of the senior staff to go with me. And trust me. Is it gonna be her or him? It's not gonna be Ben. I think I'll trust Vendrosian. She's security. She likes me more than anyone else.
A word, please. Yes, Commander.
I think she likes me more than anyone else. I didn't look at the old stats, but
What can I do for you? Listen, the captain may have been compromised. What? I have every reason to believe he has been bioformed and is now actively working against us.
Hold on. This makes no sense. Did Portal do something to you?
I'm dead serious. Someone is sabotaging the mission. They planted a Taconian device in engineering. Captain Solano was in engineering while we were on Delphi Ardu 4, and he purposely evaded Dr. Duval's bioscan. He's not Captain Solano anymore.
He's maybe not.
Which would make you Captain. So you're saying you're taking command of the ship?
No.
Because if you are, that's one hell of a bold move. And you better be absolutely sure you have your facts straight.
As first officer, it is my duty and responsibility to protect the interests of the ship and its crew when the captain has been compromised.
I get that part. I read the manual. But without proof, you're talking about mutiny.
I have Duval's support. We're going to ask the captain to undergo a bioscan. When he refuses, I need you to back me up.
It's just a bioscan.
Back when we were on the shuttle, you chose my safety over the lives of a dozen Illydians. I've wondered again and again if I deserved that. If you made the right call. But if it's why I'm here now, able to help you save the Resolute, maybe the whole Federation, then I'm glad you did. So, my answer is yes. I'm with you no matter what. When do we act?
Now. Dr. Duval is already on the bridge.
All right. I'm ready.
Woohoo! It was worth saving your life in the first place. I still think it could be DeVal.
It's now or never.
Captain Solano.
Commander Rydek, we need to talk about... Doctor? What brings you to the bridge?
Just a bit of housekeeping. You owe me a bioscan, Captain.
I don't have time for that right now.
It will only take a moment. I can't put this off any longer.
You can, and you will.
Oof.
All you'll find is that I'm quite reasonably under stress given the circumstances, and you aren't making it better. I'll find you in sickbay when I'm good and ready. Or, if you're gonna stand in the way of the mission, I can find you in the brig instead.
It's merely protocol, Captain. All officers that touch alien soil have to be bioscanned.
I know the protocol. It's not more important than chasing down these Draconian marauders.
Commander Rydek is right, Captain. We all have to follow the rules.
What is this?
We need you to comply with the scan, Captain.
That's enough.
It's ladies'
Drop
night.
this. All of you. I'm giving you a direct order, Commander Rydek. Stand down and go back to your post. Now. Do not make me tell you again. I've been a starship captain since before you were in the academy.
This is for
Oof.
your own good, Captain.
Well, pisses off the captain, it's right. That's my playbook.
This is for your own good as well. Security to the bridge. Arrest Commander Rydek. Take her to the brig.
On what charge?
Conspiring with the enemy and mutiny.
Get back. Give her a chance to speak. Let's hear what she has to say.
That's enough, Lieutenant
Such an
Petrosian.
ineffective,
Step aside or
like,
you join
security
her at the
officer.
brig.
Like, step back.
No.
This is not Captain Solano. He's been bioformed. He's a scion.
You're out of your mind.
She can prove it.
I'm gonna throw this shit at you.
He sabotaged our efforts to track Galvin.
You
with
don't know
this.
it's him. It could very well be the doctor.
He planted it in engineering while we were down on Delphi Ardu 4.
Lies! Perpetrated by the only Takan in our midst, Portal 6-3. He's actively trying to divide us from within.
Captain Solano has refused to be bioscanned because he knows it will reveal he's a scion.
Take her to the brig, or I'll do it myself. Oh!
The doctor.
Wait! Stand down! That's an order!
What is the meaning of this? Everyone hold until we get answers. This cannot happen on the bridge of a Federation starship.
I can prove I'm right if you just give me a chance. If I'm wrong, then I will face the consequences.
If you're wrong, there's no coming back from this.
I'm going to settle this once and for all.
Maybe he won't die, he'll just be incapacitated, being a scion for ages. If it's not DeVal.
Commander Rydek was right. Captain Solano has been compromised.
Okay.
He's been bioformed into a Takan.
Again. Still not 100%,
As the
it's
Chief
not.
Medical Officer of the USS
DeVal.
Resolute, I'm relieving Captain Zachary Solano of
Zachary.
Take him to the brig.
I don't know what I expected, but not this.
Thanks for having my back.
I believe I shot the captain. I don't think Starfleet likes it when you do that. Even when you're right. It doesn't look good.
I might not be alive if you hadn't.
Yeah. I suppose you're right.
That's Ben and Emmett. Two of the three of the senior members of staff don't particularly like me.
Set course for the Usonia system. Maximum warp. It's time to face Galvin.
Yes, Commander. Sorry. Captain. On your command.
Engage.
Zoof. See, not every character needs a witty warp phrase. I've said once, I've said 1,000 times, it limits the universe. Every captain's got to have a new phrase. You've got to talk to Ben and Emmett, get them back on side.
Stations. Shield status.
Set to maximum, but with the algorithms compromised, they may not do much.
Captain, that other Elydian ship is here.
The Zeldi?
We're outnumbered.
Captain, your orders.
Return fire on the Zeldi.
Returning fire. No effect. Their shields are holding.
The Veskar's warp engines are powering up.
Zeldi's only got one warp core. We should be able to easily get through. Oh dear.
Our warp engines are offline.
What we could really do is cart Diaz back.
They didn't want us to chase the Veskar.
According to my readings, they also took the Cartabula with them.
They're not breaking off. We have to destroy the Zeldi before it destroys us.
With Diaz and Edsalar still over there?
They'll need to evacuate.
Come on.
I almost have it.
They gotta know we're here. Hurry. You got it?
Got it. Diaz to Resolute.
We read you, Diaz.
This is Ermot. It's good to hear your voice. Is Edsalar... is she with you? Everyone wants to know.
She's right here. She can tell you herself.
I'm not dead yet.
Very good, Petty Officer.
Can you get us out of here?
I can't transport you out while the Zeldi's shields are up. Our phaser fire won't even get through. Is there another way off that ship?
We'll find a way.
Whatever you do, you'll have to be quick about it. Because we can't give you much more time. We can't let them fire on the Zeldi.
Understood. Diaz out. We're gonna have to get out of here the old-fashioned way.
Lydian ships have no escape pods.
We can leave out that cargo bay we transported to before. But then there's the vacuum of space to contain.
Hide in a container. Yeah, there you go.
Use those to make an escape pod?
Is that even possible?
We're gonna
Probably not.
make it possible. Unless you have a better idea.
Let's go.
I've polarized the hull plating. That should allow us to take a few more hits. Enemy phaser impact dissipated.
Heading, Captain?
Attack pattern Beta 3. Circle around that asteroid and come back firing.
Aye, Captain.
Where's it gone?
Zeldy, in range.
Fire!
Zeldy's shield's down to 82%.
You just gotta evade, love. Come on, Jar.
We're doing damage, but they're hitting us right back. We'll run out of hull before we penetrate their shields.
Perhaps I can be of assistance. I can modify your impulse engines to amplify their meager output and avoid more of their attack. But I will need full access to your propulsion systems.
That goes against dozens of Starfleet regulations.
Not a security risk if the alternative is destruction.
To me, it's simple. You can take this beating and hope you can weather it.
With Ben here.
Or will you put your trust in me? I've left everything behind for you. The least you can do is put your faith in me.
Commander Ermot, give portal access to the propulsion systems. You're going to have the ship in your hands. Don't let me down.
This will take a moment.
Great. Crystals. Now, if only they had firing crystals to fire my speedy crystals.
Your ship has let up its fire.
That gives us some time.
All right. One of these freight containers should do the trick.
Be quick.
We need one big enough for all of us to fit inside. Something we can make airtight. Damn it, not this one.
I want this one down here.
Not enough room for the big guy.
Oh, we can crouch down.
Boy, this'll hold up in a vacuum. Here we go. This'll work.
That's great, but it's not airtight yet.
No problem. We'll just seal it up.
This container is extremely heavy. Even with the containment field open, it won't leave the bay quickly. I'll find something to accelerate our exit.
So I do think when it's rapidly switching back between characters, it's pretty, you know,
Their phaser banks are recharging. Now's our
interesting,
window.
or the
We have
interest
to
goes
strike
up on it.
back.
I agree.
Their next barrage could be our last. Better make this count.
Target their weapon systems. Take the teeth out of their bite.
That could make them run. Just like the Veskar, we'd lose Diaz and Edzelar again. Hit their engines. We've already lost the Veskar.
We need to protect ourselves first.
Target their weapon systems.
Hi, Captain. Firing torpedoes.
Whoa. We gotta move it now.
These will give us the push we need.
Those are explosives.
We'll ride the blast right out of here. All set.
I'll set the containment field to deactivate.
Are you
then
insane?
run back.
You've attached them to the thing that you're blowing up, or
We need
that you want to
seal the
be
doors
in.
from inside the container once we do.
Before all the air sucks out of the cargo bay.
Come on, stretch.
Just a few more moments.
Hurry! What are they doing in there?
Oh dear.
Help me!
No. Let the Khan get what they deserve.
Don't leave me to die.
I don't know. Can we really leave her?
We can't. We don't have the time. We have to seal ourselves in.
This ship has no weapons. Sidran's going to ram it into your Federation ship. Please, Amenta.
Oh,
It's not her.
no. I know it's not.
Carter, we have to seal the doors.
They suddenly switched then, didn't they?
Get this lifeboat off the ship before it can crash into the Resolute.
We're going.
I feel bad about that. We should let her in now.
Head Solar to Resolute.
I have the away team. Go ahead.
We're about to exit.
We see the cargo bay containment field is deactivated.
Get that tractor beam ready.
Zeldy's coming about.
They could, to be fair, transport people flying out the cargo bay.
Collision would be catastrophic.
Try and do it before they die and just put them to the brig.
Any longer. We have to fire.
Captain, they're almost out of there.
We need to act fast. Hold all fire. Get out of there, Petty Officer. Do it now.
You heard her.
Done!
Ready?
Detonate!
It's a TARDIS. Now fire, you bastards.
We're out!
I have them on sensors. Tractor beam activating.
Locked on and ready to fire.
Fire!
Oh, we went into borders there. Very strange it being just for that bit. See, I reckon you could edit this down to, like, or do minor rewrites on this. It'd be a movie level plot, really, or at least like a season arc. You'd have to probably punch in some more action.
We have them. They'll be pulled into the docking bay shortly.
There's something else. I tracked a transporter signal to the planetoid moments before the Zeldy detonated.
Sidron.
There's a Takan structure there. It's the reason they were here. It's the reason we are here. Now.
What's down there?
Answers.
From what I can tell, it's larger than the structure on Tau.
I like how he's very
Is this the Takan
descriptive.
arsenal Galvin was after?
Legend says this region once held the sacred mysteries of the Takan Empire. Our greatest treasure. Our most fearsome technology.
I want a full security detail. Westbrook, Bridrosian, you're with me. Mr. Ermont, you have the con.
Wait. You're not the first officer anymore. The captain is supposed to stay with the ship. I'm surprised Lieutenant Bedrosian didn't raise that first.
I thought Captain Rydek knew what she was doing.
That's the protocol. But it's also a captain's prerogative to break that protocol.
I suppose it is.
We'll deal with the first officer vacancy when we return. Until then, Mr. Ermot?
Yes, Captain.
I didn't notice a solution in there that was, oh no, I'll stay. You know, you are on the same path. The story isn't really altering that much, I don't think.
Any sign of Sidron?
Not that I can see.
Oh, great.
High alert, everyone. The enemy could be anywhere. Follow my lead.
This full security detail is 2 other people.
Let's make this a short mission, all right?
That's the plan.
Well, it's your call to come down here. Still not sure I agree. I respect the chain of command.
Bang, 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 bang.
Is this another Takan vault?
We've got someone from the Empire behind us. Why doesn't he fill us in?
I don't see a way in.
Vault in the mines was already open.
There must be some way to activate it.
Portal, can you open it? It is a Taconian vault.
I thought you'd never ask.
Doing Thanos shit behind me.
You're welcome. Better to keep it simple. Sometimes the answer is staring you right in the face.
Nicely done.
Oh. Too much achievement hunting has made me, you know, anytime you enter a space, just turn around and assess the space for an achievement that's right behind you all the time.
Spread out. Let's see what we can find. And stay on high alert. We don't know where the Takan that beamed down here could be.
Screen space reflections are the pain of my life.
You will need my help, Commander.
Probably.
How so?
Traverse here is trivial for a Takan.
Audio glitch.
Only a Takan. When you come across a device you cannot use, merely call my name.
Will do. Thank you.
I'll be there. Right then, what's this?
pattern resembles the transporter device Petty Officer Maris used to the Resolute. Portal 6-3?
You wish to mess with this device?
It's a transporter of some kind?
It allows Takon to move through space instantly a short distance. Very convenient. I will activate the system for you.
Where does it go?
I'm not sure. The markings here must be from after my time.
Well, only one way to find out.
Right, let's go here. Oh no, it's a Pokemon gym. Yeah, it's yeah, it's just a Pokemon gym puzzle. And I'm not bothering to work it out too much, so there's going to be lots of stepping on random shit. Only one other way to go. That's back to where I started. Right. Let's check other shit out.
Do you know what this place was used for?
It feels familiar, but I'm not. The Empire was vast. I did not know every corner of it, and much was built after I became a portal. However, Takon would not build such a place without something precious to protect.
Whatever that is, we have to find it before Galvin does. Should look elsewhere.
Why have the door there if I don't need it? Right, let's try the Pokemon puzzle again. Go to this one on the right, with only one other way out. Then I think I went to the left one, so let's go to the right one. I think I probably went to the left one, so let's go right. Let's try this one. Woohoo! That's me.
Why is this here?
This is soil from the homeworld.
Oh yeah, he spots the soil, doesn't he?
This isn't an arsenal. It's a temple of the ancients. Sacred ground to the Takon. I took my oath as a guardian of the Empire in a place just like this. You cannot imagine the look of pride in my parents' eyes as they said goodbye.
Sure.
Sorry. This is the first I've seen of anything new with Con Empire in a very long time. I'm sure you're familiar with the feeling. That sense of loss. I thought I was ready for it. But it cuts to the core of your being.
I'm so sorry to put you through this. I know it must be difficult.
Don't apologize. I'm glad I came. This means a great deal to me.
Can you use this to find
He's so
out what
neutral.
Galvin is after?
The information's encrypted. I can only discern that it's a warship. No.
It's the warship.
Perhaps the most powerful Taconian ship ever built.
Yep.
I can't access the full file, but looking through the shipix, it appears to be equipped.
He's playing
with
like
some
Beat
sort of
Saber, really.
experimental,
Keeps on doing all these
highly
actions.
advanced transporter technology.
Transporter technology? For what?
Captain, you better come see this.
They transport crystals into people. Just like the Borg.
There are more up ahead.
From the looks of it, I'd say someone left in a hurry.
Probably right around the time we showed up.
Cool shots.
I've seen these before. In the other vault. And if all of those are the same as this, then there must be
Hundreds of millions, if not billions. All that remains of the Takon civilization. A distinct person, encapsulated in crystalline form. Preserved for all eternity.
Given the size of this vault, there must have been tens of thousands of these cases, representing billions and billions of Takon.
A threat on a truly massive scale.
And yet you said it was not something they really did.
What you have to understand is, these life forms were preserved for the benefit of the Takon civilization, as a means of safeguarding the health and well-being of any Takon, should they fall prey to illness or injury. They were never intended to be used for this purpose.
There you are wrong.
Okay, fair enough.
This was always their purpose, to restore the glory that was lost. Congratulations on your first victory in battle, Captain Rydek. You killed a great many of my compatriots, some that I've known for millennia.
We didn't mean to.
Are proud of how much death you've caused? Each Takan life is
Yawn.
precious, irreplaceable. Centuries of knowledge and culture, lost with each one you murder.
I was protecting my crew. It's regrettable to take any life. But when someone threatens galactic civilization, force is the correct response.
And I suppose it worked. For now. Thankfully, I don't have to convince you of anything. We'll all be on the same side soon enough.
Can kind of tell you that,
You can't just bioform
you know,
whoever
if we
you
didn't
want.
think he was
Not
a bad
without a
guy,
fight.
yeah,
Well,
it doesn't
that's
put
just
up that this guy doesn't
There
like
won't be
you.
a fight. In fact, most won't even know what's happened. One minute you're standing there as you. The next you're standing here
Transporters.
as one of us.
He's talking about mass transformation. That's what the Aphelion was built for.
The transporter. It'll reconstitute your DNA and bioform you into a Takan in the blink of an eye. This is what they'll use as ammunition.
In a manner of speaking, yes. Of course, that's the simple version. But the end result will be the same.
Your time has passed. The Takan Empire is gone.
Only to be reborn better and stronger than it ever was.
Oh, yeah.
The Aphelion is on its way here as we speak.
Yawning again.
Now,
I think I'm just gonna have to quit early tonight.
you can't delay that.
Saving your
which is
drinks in the pub.
Which makes your next decision fairly simple, brother. You are, after all, a portal.
I am.
Your sole purpose is to serve as a guard
Oh.
of the Empire. But you stand
Sure,
surrounded
yep.
not by your fellow Takan, but by members of the Federation. By people who deny our fundamental right to exist. You swore an oath to protect the Empire. And I can only assume that's why you're here.
There is only one true Takan here, and that's Portal. You're a scion, a disgrace to the memory of the Takan, brought back through unnatural means.
I only tolerate your presence so long as you continue to amuse me. Which side are you on?
Oh, I did get neutral scoring for him. He's gonna join them.
Captain Rydek, long-range sensors suggest a massive spacecraft approaching in the distance.
The time has come. I hope we speak again, brother.
Estimated time to contact, 6 minutes and counting.
We can't stay here. We have to get back to the ship.
And we have to preserve these souls. We must take them back to your ship.
Those crystals are ammunition to be used against us. We have to destroy them. Bombard the site from orbit.
I'll decide, once we're safely aboard the Resolute. 4 to transport.
I'll save them. Now people should be getting scanned as they come.
I've always stood by you. I committed mutiny for you. But if you bring those things on board, I'll have no choice but to resign.
If they're taken to the Aphelion, they will be forced into new bodies, brought back to life in a way they never asked for.
They're not living beings, but they're still dangerous. And if you don't make decisions to protect us, we're gonna end up like Solana. You, me, the entire crew. We're all next.
Sudden change from you. Streaking behind them.
It's headed straight toward the vault. The Aphelion is coming into view now, Captain.
On.
Oh, audio.
Arrival at the second vault in less than a minute.
I would remind you, those life forms are Takal. Not science, Takal. They're not your enemy.
Right or wrong, history will judge you for this moment.
Transport the storage crystals aboard the Resolute.
Did I hear that right?
That's an order.
Hell of a transporter.
The storage crystals are on board in our cargo bay.
Thank you. I won't forget this.
You better not.
I hope you realize what you've done. We don't need another captain who's gonna risk our lives just to feed their ego. This ship and this crew come first.
Lieutenant.
She has to hear it.
We need Portal on our side. I'm not going to jeopardize that when I don't have to.
So you jeopardize the rest of us. And to think, I used to look up to you.
I literally saved your life, love.
The Aphelion is targeting us, approaching rapidly.
They hit us with that bioforming ray, and it's over. Maximum warp. Get us out of here.
Where, Captain?
Anywhere but here. Now!
And on that note, I think I'm going to call it. Not winning friends here, am I? I've got... Alright, it's me done for another night, I think. Because I need sleep.